a special edition of Bill Chasing the Movies this week, where we'll be reviewing the 10 best and worst of the year. We're going to start things right off with the 10 best of the year. 2010 was not exactly what you'd call overall the best year for films, but there were some great films in the year, don't get me wrong. The summer left a lot to be desired, but yet the later in the year didn't fail to deliver as usual. So let's get right down to it, starting off with the number 10 pick of the best film of the year, and that is Somewhere, the newest film from Sofia Coppola, who once again directs a film with a lead character who's battling his own personality. Now, of course, Coppola did the film Lost in Translation, which gave an Oscar nomination to Bill Murray. Now, even though Stephen Dorff is a long shot, I would like to see it happen. He plays a Hollywood movie star just walking through life, now merely existing and nothing more. Dorff really taps into the emotions of this character and gives a great performance. And I also have to give credit to Elle Fanning. She is Dakota's, of course, younger sister, who plays his daughter. And I think that she's going to be every bit as talented as her sister, if you ask me, from what I saw in this movie. A very difficult role for someone that young to take on. And also, while trying to be, this main character trying to be more than he is, he can't seem to tap into it. The journey in this film makes it all the more captivating. And I thought the film seemed to just have a slight more substance than Lost in Translation did. A film that I did like, but not near as much as this one. I found actually Lost in Translation to be a tad overrated, as I did some of Coppola's films. But either way, this is her best work in my opinion, and Somewhere definitely has a list on my 10 best because it's one of the most captivating character studies I've seen this year. And the number 9 best film of the year is Shutter Island, Martin Scorsese's new suspense film starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Who else? Scorsese's film usually makes it to my list some years because that's just how great of a director he is. His film Goodfellas, in my opinion, was one of the best films of the entire decade of the 1990s. And to me, he just has a way of telling these stories that just really get to every little aspect without, just kind of like with a fine, toothpick or whatever, just getting to every aspect. That's what makes Scorsese's films so good. Now, this is even in his best work, I would say, but this is still a great film. It's far from his subpar stuff too, and this is a gripping, strong thriller that just never lets us as a moviegoer get too eased into a situation and comfortable with exactly what we're watching. That's exactly what a suspense film should be. It should keep you on edge at least 90% of the time. And the thing is, of course, it's a story of an investigation and a disappearance at an asylum. It turns out to be not so simplistic as that, and more than meets the eye. DiCaprio leads the movie with a performance that really dictates the pace of the movie, which is what he does best. The rest of the cast is great, including Mark Ruffalo, Jackie Earle Haley, and Ben Kingsley, to name a few. Now, often suspense films get really, I should say, taken out of context, if you will. Do not let this one do that to you, because it is a great film to watch, and you really won't want to miss. If you're a DiCaprio fan, you'll enjoy him too. Sadly, he hasn't gotten any Oscar consideration for any of his roles this year, which I find to be quite disappointing, but we shall see what happens. There's still a couple weeks till the ballots go out. So enjoy Shutter Island, enjoy Somewhere, and watch those two. That's 10 and 9 so far.